Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft, I am going to go ahead and try to create a better breakfall than the one I've got. Because, let's face it, the waterfall breakfall that I made in the last episode is kind of terrible. It essentially is based on a series of strings right here that, when activated, is supposed to dispense water, but will never dispense the water quickly enough, and now I'm glitching. So essentially, every time that I would fall, by the time the water gets down there, it's 10 minutes later. Worthless. So, what I've been trying to envision is a better break fall. Something that would actually, work. And I realized, in the same way that I've got this ender pearl elevator that makes a floor come out in front of me when I hit it going upward, maybe I could make a floor that drops out below me when I'm going downward. So, to that end, I will employ some pretty magical means, specifically pistons and wonder and joy. So, okay, I want to have this floor come out. Let's see. So I want the floor to be here normally, and then to be retracted. Whoops. There we go. And it's going to be a real pain placing these blocks here. So right now we're just going to use dirt for this, but I want this floor to be retracted backwards when I hit the wire here, which I feel like should be relatively doable. It's just the opposite of the ender pearl elevator. And if I put these every so often, like whatever the maximum number of blocks I can take without fall damage, then I should be fine, right? Now I'm not sure how many blocks I can fall without fall damage with my good boots. I should check that at some point. But you know what? That is a little bit too much precision for what we're doing right now. Right now, this is an ender pearl evader, reverse evader lab. Wow. Okay, terrible English on this. So, when it's out, these things will all go here, like so. I'm going to be in trouble if I can't jump back up on here. So let's go ahead and create a gap sufficient of dealing with this. Now, if I put that here, will that line up? No. So we're going to have to go down there to pick that up. So, in the very least, I can't fall all this way without taking damage. So I'm going to have to make these maybe every 6 or 7 blocks horizontally, with the idea that they would trigger each time I fell onto the next one, which I feel should be doable. But, it's redstone and Joe Hills. So what can go right? Not that. See? Okay, yeah. See, every part of this is already going poorly. But that's okay. Wow, thank you, ender pearl elevator. It's not like we're not here to learn or anything, and don't need, some sort of learning curve. Okay. So, if I come out here, like so. No. Why are these so terrible already? Okay. So now we drop down there and grab our lost sticky pistons, because those are a little bit too expensive to just leave doing nothing. Then we ender pearl back up with our ender pearl elevator. Okay, great. So now the first time I trigger these, they should retract backwards here. I probably want to use, well, I don't necessarily need to use the same wiring schema that I had before. But let's give it a go, actually. If I just run this through here and reroute my light up to there. Okay, so now, okay, so that was kind of bizarre. What I would do then is ultimately I'd replace the water thing down here entirely with another one of these. And, oh yeah, I forgot that those pistons will shoot me or push me off the edge if I climb the ladder. Woo, okay. So we're going to go up here real quick, take some more fall damage, because why not? Everybody loves fall damage. It is their favorite type of damage. So let's not just throw redstone everywhere. Let's instead get these buckets out here and grab that. let's retrieve each of these dispensers and put in a secondary set here of wonderful magical pistons that will do the same thing. And realistically, I feel like the more of these I put in, the kind of the choppier this thing will be. Which is, okay, wait, so let's see. So this is where the backstop is, that the redstone wire will pass over here. Okay. And we'll remove that for right now. See, guys, like, you know, I know some people make redstone wire videos where they're like, okay, I've been experimenting with this for hours. This is all done live for you and your enjoyment. This is about the scientific process of discovery, and I hope that you enjoy it, because I have no idea what I'm necessarily doing in any given video. Here we go. We can go ahead and kind of clear that out a little bit, and whoops, actually I might need this block here for our tripwire hook. Now we will go ahead and add some string, and let's see, other tripwire hook can go right here. We can just add that right across. I don't know why that's not taut. Alright, so we've got our second tier here. Oh, well, and that was at the exact same height as the string. So that one isn't gonna really work. We're gonna have to recalibrate that to not, you know, throw the string everywhere. Let's move this all down one. Woo! Yeah. Lots of worthless string. Okay. I guess putting a block below the string immediately triggers it. So, away we rip all this. Actually, I guess we're near the bottom here, so maybe I should just put the string higher up. So the string is now in place properly. However, this is a ender pearl-evator setup. What we need to do is add a NOT gate here, and that will be our decelevator, or gravivator. I should have thought of a good name for our descentivator before I started work on it, because right now I'm just wasting my time thinking of names when I should be building an awesome redstone contraption and lighting it up so that creepers don't spawn in it and jump out at us when we're trying to drop down into this hole. Because goodness, that would be frightening and scary, and I would not like that one bit. No, you would not like it either. You'd be like, Joe, I feel bad for you. You got in a creeper fight. That was bad. Okay, so we put this here, get our redstone torch for our NOT gate, drop this here. Great, so now, by default, the blocks are out, but when I hit the string, great. So, if I come all the way up to the top here, which, oh yeah, I'm going to need, not flint, but ender pearls for, and I should probably eat some bread because I'm taking damage from all this falling. Okay, up we go, and then again. And that's going to drop me way off in the middle of nowhere. Dang it. Cool. Well, that was almost successful. So then if I teleport it back up here, good, good, good. So, now, if I just drop onto this shelf here, instead of taking full fall damage, dang it. Okay. So, if I add those maybe with twice the frequency, that would cut out my fall damage entirely. And as a proof of concept, at least, it works. And so, just as Geppetto carved out a Pinocchio-shaped puppet from a wooden block, I have carved out a significantly larger portion of this cave. I'm pretty happy with how much more open it is. And I've also gone ahead and added a little bit of extra stone on my little descent breakfall thing. So if I just pop up here. So right now I've only got 3 tiers of the breakfall, and this one's like 6 feet or 6 meters from the next one. I'm thinking that the optimal distance is going to be further, but let me just show you how this works real quick. If I just pop onto here, I hit the string. Boom. Well, that last one kind of shoves me sometimes. That's fine. You know what? I figure this sort of thing, as long as I'm not dead when I hit the bottom, that's good enough. That's really all I need. That is our bare minimum. Now, of course, other elements of this base are going to need to be redstonified. I'm going to have to possibly do some sort of hidden redstone door or, secret redstone lock. I don't know. I'll figure that sort of stuff out later in other episodes. And then I will begin my experimenting on the actual floor here, which probably needs to be replaced with a prettier floor. So, I don't know. If you guys have any interesting ideas for floor patterns, I'm thinking maybe something where I mark out every 8 blocks with some sort of different colored stone. Like maybe I use stone for the floor. Well, see, if I got stone for the walls, I don't want to use stone for the floor. Maybe I'll use wood for the floor, and then I'll have like a sandstone block every 8 blocks just to kind of indicate size and depth and all that. I don't know. I'll work it out. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.